Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Hello, everybody. All right, one more song, and I'm going to throw a poll up because, you know, we here at the Xyliarchy, we do believe in y'all having some rights, so I will be asking y'all a question. All right, so one more song and answer the question as we go.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Wanna rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Wanna rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
What is up? Oh, I'm having re-ups. Hold on. Let me cut the alerts. I'm not going to have them. Yeah, it's a bunch of them too. I think. I can't tell. No? Maybe? Not? Okay. What's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? I don't know why you would need a buddy for this. This is pretty much... I just woke up like a half an hour ago from a nap because I made a really good dinner and I had to go lay down. I agree with Luna. Coca-Cola can hurt you. Xylie, you'd be proud. I don't know why I would be proud. Why would I be proud? What am I being proud about? It's about to get real, folks. Strap yourself. Well, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so give me a 1 in the chat if you have seen Boogie's video on Tipster. I had honey chicken and rice, and it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, it's not a very long video, but Boogie kind of screwed the pooch on that one. You need everything for these two. I don't need. It is what it is. Yeah, it was really good, Luna. Yes, it counts if you saw it on somebody's stream. Okay. Put a 2. Okay, all right. Now, put. Oh God, I already had. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have people put 1s in there because they're behind. Put a 1 if you saw Willy Mac's video on Keffals. I think Boogie did an okay job, but he messed some facts up on it. From what I heard, she's not live right now, but she did talk about Willy Mac. Yes. Okay. All right, Willy Mac's video is really good. Because, you know, he got facts right instead of Boogie, who did not get some facts right. Alright, so I guess y'all voted for Boogie, for Tipster first, which I knew that was going to happen. That's why I had Boogie in the queue first. Yeah, well, that's Boogie. True. Very true. Very true. Very true. Okay. So... And I don't have the tweet pulled up, but I think we all know what happened. I think Boogie shows it too. He might even show it. But Tipster goes on his show, and he is getting on Boogie because of what Boogie said on Twitter. And Boogie has said something about he's tired of playing video games where the video games preach that the white man is bad. Which... Boogie was, I'm going to be honest, Boogie was a little out of touch with that one. However, I think Tipster went overboard with it. Just saying. I think Tipster went a little overboard with it, with his response to it. And I'm so tired of, like, the word Nazi getting thrown around. I'm over it. They've gotten to the point where that word doesn't even mean anything anymore. You know, everybody knows I lean to the left, but people who constantly throw that word out, and I used to be one of those people. Mind you, I used to be one of those people. But people who throw that word out constantly, you're just literally looking for a fight, and you're just trying to tone police people. Okay? I know. I've been there. Okay? That's all you're trying to do. And you claim that people are trying to control you, where in fact, when you use language like that, you're trying to control other people. You're actually the same thing, just on the opposite side of the coin. If you're constantly going around calling people that. You know? You're literally like being the quartering. The quartering is a anti-SJW SJW. He literally has become the thing that he hates the most. Is just on the opposite end of the spectrum. Yeah, I hate politics. I absolutely hate politics. It's like, oh, 2 old guys running for president. Yay. What else is new? I hate it. I hate it too, Luna. I get you. Well, Janelle, I'm not the one that came up with that for quartering. Willy Mac did. Alright, so let's see what Boogie had to say.
Gate stuff started popping off. I decided to have a little fun on Twitter with it.
Okay, hold on. Because, you know, we don't want to max out volume or anything. Jesus Christ, Boogie. Alright. Tupac. Thank you for the 5. Nowadays, everyone's something that ends up with an ism or a phobic. It seems like that. It does seem like that, doesn't it? Thank you for the 5. Well, I'm going to give y'all a little hint. We're going to start doing research streams on Ethel Thurston, a.k.a. Essence of Thought. I'm going to stick to it this time, okay? I am damn determined I'm going to make this video. I'm going to do a video on Essence of Thought because they have intrigued me. And I know what's going to come of that if it goes under Ethel's radar. I know what Ethel's going to say about me. I know what's going to happen. So. True, Daily. You are 100% correct. Okay, let's get started again because I had to fix the volume.
This Gamergate stuff started popping off. I decided to have a little fun on Twitter with this tweet here.
Oh, and by the way, this whole Gamergate thing, I don't think I'm going to participate in this whole Gamergate thing. I really don't. Unless something happens that I even care about. I don't think I'm going to participate in this whole Gamergate thing. Because I think it's a bunch of people just being idiots.
And a lot of people have asked me, do I stand by this tweet? And the answer is yes. Video games should be fun. They shouldn't be political lectures of pretty much any type. And whereas almost any sane person should agree with this tweet, a lot of people got hung up with the last couple of words. And most of the replies were just a good time.
Okay, let's be honest. You said those last several words just to get a rile out of people. Just to get a rise out of people so you could get clicks and likes and retweets and stuff like that. We're not dumb, Boogie. We know why you put those last words in that sentence. We know why you did it, Boogie. Are we really that dumb? Are we really that dumb? I know my audience. My audience is not dumb, okay? Y'all are probably the most intellectual people on this godforsaken app, all right? I know y'all aren't dumb. I'm just saying.
Accept replies from one person, and that is Tipster. And that sucks because I normally abide by the fat guy code where fat guys tend to leave other fat guys alone if we can.
I don't know why you would think that that Keemstar wrote this script. One, Keemstar doesn't write scripts. Two, this doesn't even sound like Keemstar. What? Oh no, Nightjade. Oh no, Keemstar didn't write this. I can tell you now.
Code where fat guys tend to leave other fat guys alone if we can, but Tipster drew first blood, and I'm going Rambo on his ass.
They drew first blood, not me.
Tipster saw my
Boogie, I'm gonna need you to calm your fat ass down. Okay? I'm gonna need you to calm down there, buddy. I want to know who Boogie's ghostwriter is. Wings. It's Wings of Redemption. That's who it is. I'm just kidding. I don't know. God only knows. Maybe it's a remake.
my video talking about Sweet BB Incorporated and decided to post some clips from it, basically saying that I was now on the alt-right grift. And I wonder why someone like...
Okay, Boogie298 became a quartering ripoff, which I do not agree. Wasn't on my 2024 bingo card, but it should have been. He lost a lot of relevancy in the recent years, and his bank account is looking rather empty these days. He's a lolcow. That happens to lolcows. And being the lovable Mr. Rogers character of the internet wasn't working anymore because people got a chance to see behind the current and get a good look at the real Boogie 2988 is like. And surprise, surprise, they didn't like it. Tipster. I guess being the grifter's not looking for you because even YouTube told you you weren't relevant anymore. And they had to fix your search. Because if you typed in Tipster in YouTube, they couldn't find you. All you found was a bunch of videos about you. The same thing happened to Creepshow Art. Just saying. The very same thing happened to Creepshow Art when she got canceled. I know you're not sitting here getting on somebody else, bro. Not to mention the fact that the anti-woke grift is extremely profitable. And I can imagine seeing folks like the Quartering and Melanie Mac. I remember when you used to love you some Melanie Mac. Rake in mountains of cash on the grift looks rather appealing and has been appealing to a has-been with a career on life support. You have 100K subscribers, and people with 5K subscribers get more views than you, Tipster. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Whose only current claim to fame is being a co-host podcast hosted by Keemstar. I remember when you used to kiss his ass. Where you are literally there just for the purpose of being mocked by everyone on the internet being a lolcow. Well, what does it do for you to be Keffals' arm candy? Her arm poppy. Huh? What's it doing for you? Because all you're doing is getting laughed and mocked at too. For your Queen Keffals. What? Teddy for 5. Tipster calling anyone irrelevant is so funny. Like, Tipster, come on now. Exactly, Teddy. Exactly. But hey, anything for a quick buck, and a taste of clout. Eh, Boogie? Is that why you ran to Keffals? Wait, you wanted that taste of clout with that other crew over there, so you completely changed everything about you? How does that taste of clout feel, Tipster? You had to get a hold of YouTube so somebody can search your channel. How does that bit of clout taste? Looks like you're going through the same thing. Even if it means sliding in with some of the worst people on the internet. Do I have to explain that part to you, Tipster? Do I have to? Do I have to explain that part? Keffals. One word. Keffals. We'll read that sentence again. Even if it means siding with some of the worst people on the internet. Keffals, Tipster. Keffals. Glad to know that all of the kind words and encouraging messages you tried to deliver in your videos in the past didn't mean shit. Oh, do we want to talk about people's videos in the past where you stood up for Turkey Tom when he was getting canceled about his joke or whatever you want to call it about Jewish people? Do you want to talk about the time when you stood up for Keemstar and his 20-year-old girlfriend at the time? It wasn't Brantley, it was somebody else. Do you want to talk about the time that, or the many times that you stood up for the commentary bros? Let's talk about when you stood up for Bo Blacks and the Black Lives Matter song. Yeah, let's talk about you. You threw it at Boogie. Let's talk about you, Tipster. Let's talk about your past videos and your past morals. I remember when you loved Jim Medeker. That's Keffals' #1 enemy right there now, huh? I mean, you want to talk about Boogie's past? Let's talk about yours. We can do that all day long. You think you have the audacity to type that to Boogie? In your circle now, what you did in the past is a hell of a lot more egregious than what Boogie's doing now, bro. I can't believe you had the audacity to type this out and think it was good. Glad to know all the kind words and encouraging messages you tried to deliver in your videos in the past didn't mean shit. That it was all just a facade to try and convince everyone you're somehow the good guy of the internet. What, like you're doing now, Tipster? And it's like, I hope for you, whatever. All right.
Like Tipster would think that of me. Well, it's classic projection. And if you watch this video by Turkey Tom, which I'm going to highlight chunks of here, but also link it down below, you'll get an idea of the type of person that Tipster is. Specifically, Tipster is someone who tried to be a video game YouTuber and failed at that, then joined the commentary community and got kicked out of that community.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, this is where Boogie kind of gets things a little twisted. Okay? Let's go back.
Tried to be a video game YouTuber and failed at that, then joined the commentary community and got kicked out of that community.
He didn't get kicked out of the commentary community. Anybody who's running with if anybody is running with that Tipster got kicked out of the commentary community, you have lost the plot. He ran out of the commentary community. Matt, shut up. I'm trying to do a show right now. Anyway, Tipster didn't get kicked out of the commentary community. He left. Matter of fact, he left months before people even noticed he left because nobody watched the end of that damn video of his. That's why. Okay, Vidal, you actually bring a good point. I can agree with that. Vidal says, I can see why Boogie thinks he was kicked out. The atmosphere was against Tipster. You know what, Vidal? I get it. You actually bring a very good point. The atmosphere was against Tipster because he was acting out. And believe me, as one of the last lone riders for that dude, I understand. Yeah, well, he did leave about 3 times. But finally, the 3rd time, it finally stuck. Okay? So
now instead he grifts the Rainbow Coalition and is also failing to do that. Now the reason I'm making this video is to talk about this live stream where Tipster had to go live last night for 45 minutes to talk about what an anti-woke grifter he thinks I've become. Spoiler alert, I'm no grifter. I just think sometimes it's right to call out bad people for doing bad things. And if
I think it's funny that Tipster is calling Boogie an anti-woke grifter when Tipster is literally a woke grifter. Literally. Like, okay. You know how I've told you stories about me being like, when I used to be like super woke, like Twitter life was life. All right. My views changed over time. And my views changed over a time of like a year and a half. Maybe almost 2 years. With Tipster, everything changed overnight. Like literally. he was saying one thing Sunday, and then before you know it, fucking Monday, he was saying something else. Mine was an eventual change as I got more educated on stuff. His was literally overnight. He even changed his religion. I mean, like, what? Austin Bennett says Tipster either grifted while in commentary or he's grifting now. I think he grifted both. I think Tipster doesn't have a personality on his own, and he takes on the personality of the people he surrounds himself with. That's what Tipster does. He doesn't have a personality of his own. So,
if I'm in the company of people like Asmon Gold, while I'm doing it, I feel pretty comfortable doing it. So I just wanted to highlight some of the things that Tipster had to say in this live stream and give my opinions.
So he's saying like Alan Wake 2, God of War, Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2. He's saying these games were too big to fail. But then he's talking about how like Suicide Squad was a stinker, which I hear it is a pretty bad game.
I don't know, Tipster. What do you think Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, and God of War 2 have in common? It's the number 2. Those video games are sequels to very well-loved games that had very little politics in them and a shitload of fun. The industry...
Okay, as far as games and politics, games have always been political. It's just they were never out loud political. You know what I'm saying? They've always been political. It's just they never was like right in your face political. But they always have been. Anybody who says that games weren't never political, that's not true. That's not true. However, Boogie makes a very good point there. Those 3 games, the original of those 3 games, were beloved games. People were excited to play them.
Knows that's a really good time to shove politics down your throats because you're going to buy it anyway. So it's a good time to get you to sit down and listen to a lecture.
This is literally just about being treated poorly by Anita Sarkeesian at VidCon. So he was speaking out against like Gamergaters at the time, right? And now he's decided he wants to join them.
I don't know. I always felt I beat Anita Sarkeesian there because I got invited back to VidCon the next year and she didn't. Also, I'm dating my dream girl and Anita just celebrated her birthday party by having a fake wedding. So
I saw people memeing that. I was like, come on, be nice, people. Like, I understand as Anita Sarkeesian. I think her side of Gamergate, she had a lot of ridiculous stuff happen to her, okay? I agree with that. But at the same time, she went overboard with her assessments of video games. I remember that time, and I was like, girl, what? So, listen, she had a theme birthday, and it just so happened to be a wedding themed birthday. Leave her alone. Yeah, she did private. Oh, God. That's what I'm going to do. My next birthday, we're going to have a funeral themed birthday. We're going to have a mock funeral. I'm going to get everybody together and they're going to, write things out to me. And, we're going to have a funeral themed birthday on the channel this year. I'm getting closer to 50, which is closer to death, so. Yeah, Matt can give a eulogy. Oh, my God. I can get... Oh, and I can have the one thing that I've always wanted. I want to get Nick DiOrio to narrate my life on YouTube. With his crazy-ass music in the background as he does it. That's what we're going to do for a birthday celebration this year. We're going to have a mock funeral for Xylie Gets Real. Either that or I do it for my 50th. So, all right, let's go.
I feel like I'm winning. And no, that panel wasn't about Gamergate. It was about online harassment, which can come from people on the right or the left or even the middle. And if Gamergate 2.0 comes out to being some sort of harassment campaign, I will distance myself from the harassment, but I'll still say the video games are supposed to be fun. Liking fun video games and thinking they shouldn't be taken over by identity politics isn't harassment. You have to be an extra kind of stupid to think that I'm aligning myself with terrorists just because I'm sharing that opinion.
Hey guys, it's me, Francis. And last time this Gamergate thing happened all those years ago, I'm gonna side with all the racists and the Nazis and stuff like that because they seem to think I'm a really cool guy.
I don't even know.
That irritates the hell out of me. Why do you have to throw that? Do you know there's a lot of normal people out there in the world that didn't like that game? That doesn't agree with this stuff too. And they're not Nazis. They're not. I am so sick of that word being thrown out. And I regret every day that I did that. I really do. I regret every day that I did that. I've learned. I went back to normal life instead of Twitter life. But Tipster, y'all use that word way too much. That word doesn't mean anything anymore. Y'all use it way too much. And you encourage your audience to use it too. It doesn't mean anything anymore. It used to mean something. Now it doesn't mean anything. Good God. Yes, the points can be made without calling people that. Yes. I agree with you, Mad Max, actually. They are pretty much loppers these days.
Know where to start with that, other than the fact that he genuinely thought he was doing something there. And it's really great that he's that stupid. It is nice to see him just admitting that he thinks that if you like fun video games and you don't want to be pandered to in those games, that you are a racist and a Nazi. And it's awesome to see him own that.
Anybody who knows me in my audience knows that I do not overuse terms like, racists and Nazis.
Racists and the Nazis.
And by now, you all know these are just buzzwords they use when they don't have a valid argument
Yes.
against the fact that video games should be fun. These people just do not understand that video games for us is a form of escapism to escape real-world politics, and we're not here to pay $70 to be lectured to.
When I was showing my quote tweet, right? That's because Boogie couldn't handle my criticism. He couldn't handle the fact that I'm...
Tipster, you would block people? I mean, now granted, I do too. I'll let you know now. I'll block people in a heartbeat on Twitter. I don't care. I will block quick and in a hurry. I do not care. And I'm not even nice about it where you can email me and ask me to unblock you. No. I'll decide to unblock you if for some reason I run into you in a chat and you seem kind of cool. Okay, I'll go ahead and unblock you on Twitter. Besides that, I will block people quick. But Tipster, guess what? You block people quick too. Everybody knows, Tipster, you block people too. Very quickly.
right.
Tipster, I block everybody on Twitter almost for no reason. People seem to like it when I do it. They wear it as like a badge of honor.
Yeah, I block people all the damn time. Teddy for 5. Tipster blocked me, and I'm not even... I'm not even... True, Teddy. Weird Collar Guy for $4.99. If you're a person who thought that games weren't political, it was because they lined up with it and didn't touch on your politics. Normally, or people were just, this is the reason why I think a lot of people didn't think that video games were political. It's not that Weird Collar Guy. I don't agree with that. I mean, I agree with the sentiment, but I think what it is because people use, listen, if I had a hard day at work, right? Because I used to work 10-hour days at the shop. Had a hard day at work, I would come home, jump on ESO, and just forget all my problems. And I think that's what people do when they jump on a video game. It's a way to escape from your problems. You don't have to think about your problems. The only thing you have to think about is what's on that computer or that console right then and there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why people never thought anything was political, because it was a way to escape, because you're literally like working through a story. You know what I mean? So...
Oh, look, Boogie blocked me, and also, I don't have to deal with their bullshit. But Tipster, that's not why I blocked you. I blocked you because you were a disgusting, depraved human being. It was just last month that you were defending drawn photos of child pornography, and that just...
Ooh! I mean... Tipster, if you're talking about Boogie aligning with, like, racist people, then what does that make you for sticking up for Vosh? What does that make you for sticking up for Vosh? Huh? I'm just saying. That's a great question, right? I mean, isn't that a good question? What does that make him for sticking up for Vosh? Just throwing it out there.
just irks me in the worst way humanly possible. Your only online friend left is Keffals, and she threw you under the bus because you were defending child pornography. I may not be Mr. Rogers, but at least I don't have a history of both harassing online e-girls as well as online trans women. You call me a grifter because I broke my silence on this whole video game topic. You're the one who left the commentary community to go fleece the LGBTQ. You want to warn me about aligning myself with the right? Well, you know what? That's not something I plan to do. I just want to align myself with people who like video games, and there's plenty of people on the left that do that. But you're choosing to ally yourself with the left and only the left, excluding anybody that happens to be in the middle or the right, and that's a really bad plan for you. The reason you're failing at everything you're trying to do right now is because you're trying to appeal to the left, but you're such a vile, disgusting person that even they don't want to have anything to do with you.
Truer words have not been spoken. He is trying to align himself with the left and only the left, and not just the left, but like way over in the left. Okay? Basically, what Keffals thinks is what Tipster thinks. All right? It's one mind there. And Tipster is completely aligned with Keffals. Keffals says jump, he asks how high. And that is exactly why his channel is going down more down the crapper now than what it was before.
Regurgitating the left's talking points can only get you so far, and when somebody on the left finds out that you harass women or defend child porn, they don't want to have anything to do with you. I'm not here to talk about the left or the right or anything in the middle. I'm just talking about video games and people being informed whether or not a certain company worked on it so they can choose whether or not to spend their hard-earned money on that. And why is that difficult for you to understand? Because, Tipster, it's exactly people like you that I'm trying to avoid when it comes to video games. People who preach tolerance in one hand and attack everyone they can on the other. People.
Thank you. Thank you. Because that's exactly what it is. You preach tolerance, but yet, if somebody doesn't agree with you, they're automatically the enemy. And that's where the problem lies over there. That is the problem. Because tolerance means tolerance for everyone. As long as nobody's getting hurt. I mean, obviously, if nobody's getting hurt. I have friends on this godforsaken internet that I do not align with them on a lot of things. But guess what? We also talk about other stuff that we agree with. It's called being a normal human being. I always preach on my channel, how boring would it be if everybody thought the same? You know?
People defending child pornography, people harassing women. You are the exact kind of person I play video games to get the hell away.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I don't know about him harassing women. I mean, the women he was in the DMs with, and maybe the women he's in DM with now, I don't know. But back in the day, the women that he was in the DMs with, a lot of them loved having that 100K YouTuber in their DMs. So I don't know about the harassment part. I'm going to be honest. I can't align myself with Tipster harassed women. Tipster was cringy as shit. He was cringy as hell, but all the women that I knew of being in his DMs, every single one of them wanted to be there because and a lot of them were because he had 100K. And they wanted the clout. Not all of them. I'm not talking about all of them. But a lot of them, they saw 100K YouTube, and they were very happy to be in those DMs. Okay? Just saying. So I don't know about the harassment part. I'm not going to sit here and say he harassed women. Oh, yeah, AP over 9K was one of them. AP over 9K was one of them. Rum was the other. I'll go ahead and say it. Rum was the other one. Just saying.
Away from, and I don't want your politics in my video games, and that should be okay, I think. I'm not trying to appeal to the right or Nazis or any of that shit. I'm just speaking what I believe to be true. The video game should be fun. And I think it's so sad and sick that you can't see that. I don't have problems with anybody on the left or the right as long as they're not extremists. And if you're an extremist, you can go fuck yourself. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to appeal to anybody other than the fact that some people like video games and some people want them to remain fun and some people don't want motherfuckers fucking with that. And if you're an extremist, go fuck yourself. And if you're not an extremist, well, you can come join that. And let's play some video games together. Helldivers 2 is pretty good. And the new Final Fantasy has been really great so far.
Okay, okay, can I do a side note here? Helldivers does look good, but I don't know if I want to spend the money on that game. Honestly, like, my group of friends, we're now playing Paladins again, and anybody who's been on this channel long enough, you know I love Paladins, but I haven't had a group of people to play with, and I finally have a group of people to play with. I love that game. Helldivers looks good, but I don't know if I want to play it. Like, I don't know if I want to spend that money for it. Luna says, remember when Keffals would follow random chatters from this community and tried to get them over to her side and spill some dirt? And if you didn't agree or if she couldn't use you, she'd block? Yes, Luna. Yes. Remember when Keffals was trying to go through the commentary bro so she can get into the commentary community? Because one commentary bro finally bit at it and he ended up leaving the commentary community instead of pulling her in. I remember that too. Excuse me, Yamato. Okay, we're about to fight. All right. Sorry, guys. Gonna go on a tangent. ADHD. Yamato did it to me. Yamato. Paladins is just a bootleg Overwatch. No, it is the better Overwatch. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because they have where you can build your character however the hell you want to build it. It doesn't have to be the way they designed it. You can switch things around. So it is the better Overwatch. Thank you very much. I digress.
So Tipster, now I'm done with you, and I'm going to go back to blocking you because I don't want you accidentally retweeting lolly porn onto my timeline. You've done that.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Boogie got this wrong.
Back to blocking you because I don't want you accidentally retweeting lolly porn onto my timeline because you've done that.
Okay. Tipster didn't retweet it. He liked it. And during that whole rum fiasco, he went and liked every single piece of art from that artist. And he liked that one. And then when he found out it was Soda on my live stream, he went and unliked all of them. So he never retweeted it. Boogie got that wrong. Boogie completely got that wrong.
You've done that, and I don't want to see it. I rarely choose to make videos like this. I rarely choose to respond, and when I do, I always try to keep some decorum, but you deserve none of it. You are down to the last shred of internet dignity that you had left, and that person's name was...
Okay, that is true. He's not wrong here. He's actually very correct when he said that.
You are down to the last shred of internet dignity that you had left, and that person's name was Keffals, and even she can't stand you anymore. Oh! I'm done with you too. As always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again.
Damn, Boogie. Damn, did you have to get rude like that? The hell is wrong with you? Boogie, I am ashamed. That was angry Boogie. Oh my God. All right, let me get a drink, and we will go on to the Keffals video by Willy Mac. Yes, Boogie W. Put Boogie W. I mean, he got some facts wrong, but overall, he was right. All right, Boogie W's in the chat, please. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let me go grab a drink real quick because I forgot to fill the cup up. And then we will go to Willy Mac's beautiful video on Keffals. Oh my God. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. Actually, let me just grab the 2-liter and bring it in here. Do. Ow. Oh, hey, while I'm pouring my drink, did anybody catch FPS Diesel's video about Yandere Dev and the gaggle of miscreants in that story? Did anybody watch that? Okay, y'all need to watch that video. Because it took, poor Diesel, he worked on that video for 5 months. Nani, the great Saint Nani, who I saw in the chat, the great Saint Nani helped him with research and stuff. And my God, the stuff she found. And everybody in the story, in the actual story, morons. Every single one of them. And the smartest person in the story was the victim who was playing everybody. Y'all need to watch it. It's like 3.5 hours long. Take it in shifts. And I made him put in bookmarks, okay? So there's bookmarks on this video, okay? Not like his Mama Max video where he didn't have any bookmarks. I yelled at him to get the bookmarks, okay? So I worked for the bookmarks. So. Boogie's a strange one for me. He, who always seems very observant on so many things, but he just throw it all out the window when he starts being a people pleaser. But yeah, Boogie W. You know what? There's a lot of people pleasers on the internet. You would be surprised how many YouTubers are people pleasers. You would be surprised how many YouTubers let their audience run their channel. So. Alright. Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to watch Willy Mac. I want to see ones. I want to see a sea of ones in my chat. Damn, y'all follow directions very well. Y'all have been very good today. Are y'all okay? Y'all aren't usually this good. Are y'all okay? Y'all doing good? Y'all okay? What did Teddy do? I see a Teddy W. I don't trust Teddy. What did Teddy do? Okay. Work always sucks. I've got my compression socks on. I'm feeling very good. I know that's right, Nani.
The Canadian Communist Party. She was swatted by one online group and then lied about it being another bigger, more popular site.
Kiwi Farms is an online community of stalkers that torment and harass their victims so intensely.
We did it. We actually did it. So many people have tried for so long to do this, and we actually...
I hate... Oh, I'm putting Bully to 1.25. I hate her voice. I hate her voice so much. Oh my God, I hate her voice so much. Happy birthday, Kay.
They got Kiwi Farms down.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
The website would never be shut down. She would cry, lie.
We need as many people as possible to know who they are if we plan to fight back against them. That's why I need every single person who has watched this video to share the video and to spread the word.
Later admitting to baiting them into doxing her so she could get even more publicity.
And my little ragtag team were able to force their hand by intentionally making myself a lightning rod so I could make Kiwi Farms more vicious and attack me to...
Because she wanted the attention and she wanted to be a martyr. She wanted to be a martyr. She wanted the attention, she wanted the fame. And she actually had it there for a little while. She actually had it there for a little while. And what did she do? She squandered it. She overplayed her hand. That's what she did.
The point where Cloudflare had no choice, because every time they attacked me, I publicized it.
And Kiwi Farms wouldn't even be the culprit. I covered this story nearly 2 years ago, but now I have the court documents, and it's clear to me that what she has written in there does not at all line up with reality. This video will paint a fuller picture. This is how an activist scammed her movement.
There's a lot of people in my audience that look up to me. I don't want to let them down.
Why? Why do y'all look up to her? I have got to know this answer. Why do y'all look up at Keffals? Why? She completely grifted off of y'all. She completely used y'all for money. Why do y'all look up to her? Why? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's like I need a palate cleanser, food for this hole in my soul, and what better than a meal choice from over 70 different chefs who think great food is for everyone.
Nuclear Winter, I will kick you off the news team if I see you say that again. If I see you say that again, Nuclear Winter, I will kick you off the news team. Nuke, no. I will kick you out. Yeah, the only queen here is Pumpkin. She thinks she's a queen. She was getting on my nerves today.
Cook Uni is the fast chef to meal delivery service.
Okay, Willie, I'm not playing your ad, okay? Good God. I mean, props to you, though, homie. You deserve it. Okay, look, I'll show your little thing there, okay?
Sponsoring this video.
Keep on talking like.
To understand this story, we need to go back to the past. Keffals was swatted August 5th, 2022. This is partly because she's trans and people after her are insanely bigoted, and partly because she's insufferable. You will understand later. These people sent an email impersonating Keffals using her dead name, saying she killed her transphobic mom and plans to kill every cisgendered person at City Hall. Keffals uploaded a video titled "My Life is in Danger, I Need Your Help," saying that the police violated her human rights.
The fact that a fake email led to London police services booking me under my dead name reveals the prejudice that many police have towards.
When she was reading this off, she looked like that she was being held hostage. She really did. She looked like she was being held hostage. That's what I thought the first time I ever saw that video. Teddy for 2. She cleans up like a shiny new penny. Teddy, I don't know about you sometimes. I really don't know about you sometimes, Teddy. God bless you. God bless you, Teddy.
Transgender people.
She would also claim that the police caused her and her fiance financial harm and that she was opening a GoFundMe to recoup her losses. Move and any extra money past the goal would be used to sue the police.
They seized both my personal and work phone, as well as the work computer that I broadcast on Twitch from. Because of the negligence of the police, we were both left functionally unemployed. And I have spent thousands of dollars replacing our computers and cell phones, so our lives aren't completely destroyed by what happened to us.
The GoFundMe was initially set to $20,000 and she exceeded it immediately, but would suspiciously raise the goal every time it was about to hit it. Now, to understand her dishonesty when it comes to the lawsuit, we need to understand her doxing, because this is psychotic. Kiwi Farms is famed for their documentation of lol cows. I think the term came from them. Slurs and misgendering run rampant on the website. There's no moderation. I grew up on Xbox Live. I don't really care, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart. It's a
Okay, I didn't grow up on Xbox Live. I was already a full-ass grown adult during Xbox Live, but Xbox Live was literally the Wild West of the internet when it came to, like, voice chats. Oh, my God. I can tell you now, probably most of your edgy content creators today would not have been able to survive Xbox Live because it was bad. It was bad. Yep, that's how Keemstar got a start. I want to say Keemstar was Halo 3. I want to say it was Halo 3. I want to say that. I may be wrong.
Degenerate place for degenerate people that love documenting other degenerates. So it's not surprising Keffals would have a thread. Keffals would be targeted and harassed several times, the first one being the email threat to City Hall. This got media coverage and pushed her GoFundMe off the ground. Keffals would try and get away spending a night at a hotel, posting a picture of her cat letting everyone know she was okay. The doxers then cross-referenced the bed sheets with other hotels in her city to find the one she was staying at. They sent her pizzas.
In the morning afterwards, 5 different pizza companies sent pizzas to my hotel room under my dead name. Obviously, it isn't the pizzas that are the problem, but it's a threat that they make.
She then had her Uber account.
Bro, if you are running from people, why would you show them where you are? Why would you show them where you are? Come on now.
Hacked multiple times, doxing her again, and had hundreds of dollars worth of stuff delivered to her. And every time she would get doxed, she would blame it on Kiwi Farms, encouraging services like Cloudflare to drop the site so it would be shut down. This story blew up even more in the media, where she would be labeled a trans activist.
I'm a high-profile transgender activist. There's a big target on my back. The community that I built online was the only time we ever felt like a normal teenager.
Crocodile tears. I have zero feeling.
And the target on my back is because of that.
She would officially declare war on Kiwi Farms and its owner in a video titled "Things Have Escalated. Now I'm in hiding." This blew up the GoFundMe even more. And just like before, she would continue to raise the goal. It was already over $70,000 and she's like, actually, from this point on, now it's for the lawsuit.
Until then, I'm keeping the GoFundMe up, but any donations towards it from this point forward will be strictly towards the legal fund.
Her attitude towards doxing would completely change. She'd say she needed to flee again, but to Europe. She needed to flee the internet to Europe. It makes no sense. You can't flee a website. Statistically speaking, the people doxing her likely didn't live anywhere near her. Streamers get swatted all the time. They don't flee. They don't travel to Europe announcing every country she's going to. She would then buy an
Fun fact, if you get swatted, guess where is the safest place for you to be to not get swatted again? The same place you got swatted, because that police department will remember that you got swatted. So if somebody calls in a SWAT on you, they will know, wait a minute, they were just swatted last month, last week, yesterday, whatever. Let's give them a call, or let's just go knock on the door. It doesn't mean you take a trip to fucking Ireland. Just saying. You dummy. Good God.
IRL streaming setup so she could stream in the streets. But IRL streamers get doxed even more. So you have to flee to Europe so people don't know where you are, but you're streaming your location. You go to TwitchCon, but you're streaming your location. People would become suspicious of her intentions, raising the goal, and she'd chalk them up as conspiracy theorists.
People were so gracious, they came together and they helped me out. And while I really respect it, it's brought a lot of people to do the QAnon.
Fernando, I can tell you now, some police departments, they won't give you like the code word for a SWAT or anything like that until it has happened to you. They don't do, some police departments do not do the preventative measure that you can do ahead of time. Some of them won't do it until it actually happens. I actually know several people in different locations where they went ahead, let their police department know, and they're like, we can't really do anything unless it happens. Yeah. Yep.
On brain bullshit about me, where they're saying I'm stealing money from my fans.
She announces she's going to Spain, then Ireland, staying with someone who's already been doxxed. This is stupid. She's mad at people for questioning her intentions of fleeing the country and buying a new streaming setup, but look at this. She would get doxxed for a bomb threat called in at a food truck because she's streaming herself there, and her response would be, oh, I just didn't think about it.
So why would you tweet like, hey, there's this, I don't know, like a truck? Right?
If you've gotten swatted and you're so scared that you're fleeing where you were, that you got swatted, and you're scared of that happening again, why in the hell would you stream the location that you are at? How could that not be in the back of your mind if you were truly scared? Yeah, Jaded, on the run by IRL streaming? That makes no sense.
Right? Like a food truck that Kiwi Farms threatened to bomb. You never tweeted that there's a truck that Kiwi Farms threatened to bomb and you're going to IRL stream there?
Oh yeah, no, I did. I was going to go to the truck. And
yeah, so like you're super in danger, so I'm going to go to the truck?
Yeah, I already had police connections while I was in Ireland, and they knew ahead of time where I was going.
But you had police connections in Canada, and they knew where you were going, right?
Yeah? Like, what's your point, though?
The point is, you idiot! The point is, you idiot, if you were so scared, then why were you streaming it? Oh my God, Keffals is such... Oh God. Oh God, she makes me want to bang my head against the wall until I'm unconscious. I swear to God. She really does. She makes me want to bang my head until, like, I'm knocked out.
The point is, none of this makes sense, Keffals.
Like, do you think I'm like a robot? Like I am going to make like...
Yes, I do. Yes. You talk like a robot. Your body movements are like a robot. Yes, I think you're a robot. Yes, 100%.
100% the most logical decisions when I'm scared.
They're just asking you to stop posting your location. She's such a weasel. And every time she'd get doxxed, the media storm would start all over again. Kiwi Farms chasing Keffals around the world. Bigots hound transgender streamer. Forced to hide out in Belfast.
And I'm pretty sure that they called in, like they tried to SWAT us.
We can't tell if it's the same person.
We can't tell if it's the same person, but shortly after this photo was taken, the police knocked on the door to tell us that someone had reported a murder in this flat.
Her fans were concerned as to why she was telling people where she was going, and she's like, Europe's big, Ireland's dense.
I'm currently in Ireland. I am staying with a friend. I'm safe. Things are good. Don't tell people what country. It is completely fine. Do you know how dense Ireland is?
You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. You girl. Fernando for 2. What nose candy does to a MF. True.
Very dense country.
Every IRL streamer to ever exist gets doxxed and swatted. She would be asked by Nick Diorio and Keemstar about this.
Yeah, but I always thought to myself, I'm like, if people are really out to get you and you're in hiding, you're like live streaming like at VidCon, like I feel like you're like,
oh yeah,
you're not really in hiding.
I wasn't at that point. Like I hired a security consulting firm, and I was basically like, do you think things have chilled at this point? And they're like, yeah, probably.
So you aren't fleeing. This is just a vacation. She would contradict herself again in a private Patreon stream.
I have not been able to focus on actually taking legal action because I was still concerned for my well-being and my safety.
No, you were spending the money on your trip. That's what you were doing. Don't lie. You were spending money on your trip.
The only reason I ended up going to TwitchCon is because a security firm that I hired, and I can't go into the specifics because I signed a non-disclosure agreement, told me that they thought that the heat died down and it would have been safe for me to travel there, which I essentially see as a work trip.
What about everything else you've been doing? She won't answer. Which is it, Keffals? I feel like she's only saying she's fleeing to justify not working on the lawsuit, which is what most of the money was raised for. In the same stream, she would admit to purposely putting herself in a doxable position so that she would get more media attention.
By intentionally making myself a lightning rod, so I could make...
Okay, change lightning rod to martyr, and that's exactly what she was doing. She wanted to be a martyr. She wanted the internet fame. She was literally doing this for clout. She was literally doing it for clout.
Kiwi farms more vicious and attack me to the point where...
No, I can see a security firm making you sign an NDA. I can see that. Not gonna lie. Honestly.
Cloudflare had no choice because every time they attacked me, I publicized it. One of the things that I did intentionally for the success of the campaign was make myself a lightning rod. I egged them on. I egged Kiwi Farms on. I wanted them to attack me because by doing that, I was able to show the world how fucking vile they are.
She wrote in her Discord, oh, it's just Kiwi Farms chuds. I don't know, they could keep laughing at me. They effed with me and I got 100K. Directly got them deplatformed from Cloud.
Oh, I don't know. They can keep laughing at me. They fucked with me and I got 100K. Wow. That says a lot. That says a lot.
I won. And Keffals would redirect the hate towards Kiwi Farms and their provider Cloudflare.
I was up till like 8 a.m. because we decided at the last minute to do a protest in front of where the Cloudflare Connect conference is being hosted in Sydney, Australia. The Online Safety Act actually forbids cyber abuse content, like the kind that's hosted at Kiwi Farms. Mm-hmm. And apparently Kiwi Farms does get routed through Australia.
It does, yeah.
So unless the people who run the servers that get routed through Australia are willing to pay a $500,000 fine, they need to drop Kiwi Farms.
But here's the thing, the people doxing and swatting Keffals wasn't Kiwi Farms. It was actually a much more malicious website. I'm not going to name the site because if 100,000 people watch this video, statistically speaking, a couple of them are going to be crazy. I don't want them looking up her or her family's personal information. So I will call it Website Zero. Website Zero is what Keffals portrays Kiwi Farms as. Kiwi Farms is a glorified gossip forum where people troll and use slurs. People do dox.
And guess where else they do that? They do it on Facebook. They do it on Reddit. They do it on Twitter. They do it everywhere. They dox people all the time on the internet. They even do it on TikTok. Yeah, they do it on TikTok. They do it on Instagram. They do it everywhere. If it's online, guess what? There is somebody doxing somebody somewhere. If it's on the internet. I mean...
dox on it, but it's not what the site is for. Saying otherwise is like getting doxed on Twitter and then saying all of Twitter is a doxing site. Website Zero is a malicious group of hackers and doxers meant to harass their target, not just online, but in real life as well. They had the email that got her swatted. They have proof of her hacked Uber Eats orders, showing that's how they kept doxing her. They explained how they confirmed her new address in Ireland with the dox of her roommate by the shape of the doorknobs in the background. When her family was swatted, what website was actively talking about it at the time? Website Zero. It's like the most complicated way to harass somebody. They would even fool me when they would file a complaint to the Copyright Claims Board on behalf of Keffals using White Forest as the copyright enforcer, trying to make it look like she wanted to revoke Kiwi Farm's safe harbor privileges. You could read just how ridiculous that sounds. I reached out to White Forest and the person who filed the claim, and they said they never did. You need to put a lot of personal information to file a complaint like this, meaning it was most likely Website Zero, and she knows it's been them the entire time, actively trying to silence people who...
Yeah, and she told everybody it was Kiwi Farms. But then her house of cards crumbled when Destiny showed what he showed.
Talk about it. Saying in her DMs with Destiny, I was scared. Website Zero users aren't stupid like Kiwi Farm.
This right here was the fall of Keffals. When Destiny, he started out his stream like he was going to talk about something else, right? And then all of a sudden he flipped the switch and he was going to do his manifesto on Keffals. And when he got to this part right here, it was all over for. This right here, these two sentences right here ended it all for Keffals. It completely ended her. Because this whole time, she was saying it was Kiwi Farms doing it when it wasn't them. She was lying to the same people who gave her money. She was lying to the people who gave her that 100K this whole entire time. And it was a beautiful, beautiful moment to show where Keffals lied. He honestly probably could have just showed this paragraph and it would have been over. It would have been completely over. Because this is the moment that Keffals lost it all. This is when she lost every bit of clout that she was grifting for.
Users. So this whole campaign is built off of a lie. Website Zero was too scary to go after, so she made it about the infamous troll site. Like what, is 4chan next? Hey, it's more marketable anyway.
All of us are here talking about like Website X. We're all talking about how bad it is, how it's like a secret, how we don't speak the name of it, but everyone knows it and everyone's worried about it. And it's like, it sounds like the perfect website for a campaign for them to get dropped by their fucking service provider. Like, this is what I'm saying.
I don't think the momentum is there for that though. Like, with the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign, it was just really opportune timing. I had all this media attention on me, and journalists were like following every fucking thing I said and did.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even know about the second website until they went after me.
Yeah, when you describe it as like a worse version of the same website, but whoa, please don't talk about it. That's crazy.
Well, it's like, it's different.
If it's still affecting us from websites like Twitter, I don't know what the point of going to every individual random website is to try to start a change.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it would be effective.
Well, that's what you did, and it was.
That's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. And she knew what she was doing the whole time. And yet, people look at her like a hero? What is wrong with y'all? She's a grifter. She is absolutely a grifter.
Wasn't effective. Kiwi Farms is still up, and if she's deceiving her audience, her donors, and the media about this, it makes me question her lawsuit a whole lot more. Objection! When I was covering her lawsuit 2 years ago, I was seriously questioning if she had any real plans with the money. It's now crystal clear to me that she didn't. It started off with, all the money over $20,000 would go to a lawsuit against the police for violating my rights.
And build a legal fund to protect my rights.
And on Sorrenti's end, the story is not yet over. She's waiting for London Police Service to finish their investigation and told Global News she planned to sue.
She'd continue to encourage people to donate by saying legal fees are expensive and that she's consulting with 3 lawyers.
People have been really questioning, mostly bad faith people. I haven't seen a lot of people do this in good faith, but I've had a lot of people questioning my GoFundMe fundraiser. People kept asking me why I'm raising the goal when it hits the goal. And the reason why is because, yes, I'm using these funds to move, but more importantly, once I'm safe, the rest of those funds are going to be used for legal expenses.
When? I'm sorry. I can tell y'all now, if I ever, God forbid, I ever get in a situation where I have to do a GoFundMe, I can tell y'all now, every cent I use of that money, I am going to show everyone the receipts. Because the last thing I want y'all to do is lose faith in me where you can't trust me. because you are literally asking people for money for a specific reason. You should be able to show them when you use those funds for a specific reason. I mean, come on.
And it became, well, I might sue the police. I'm not sure. They've been nice to me.
After it first happened, I was very mad at the police. And I wanted to hold their feet to the fire as much as possible. I wanted to even potentially pursue legal action against them. But they've taken the threat against my life very seriously. And I want to see justice.
It then becomes, I never said I was going to sue the police at all. I was being very careful with my language.
I keep raising it. The reason that I did that in the first place was because I wanted it to be $100,000 from the beginning, but I didn't know if I would get that money. So when it kept coming in, I just kept raising the cap until I got there. I never said that I was going to sue the police. I wanted to be very careful with the language that I used because I don't know exactly what the plan is.
Were you being intentionally misleading when you wrote that? Well, I didn't say. It's clearly the impression everyone got. The
It's clearly what she did.
way she writes off people is hilarious.
They just keep shifting it further and further so they can just keep trying to raise as much money as possible. One of the
Yes. Problem?
A few weeks later, Keffals would hire a private investigator to dox a Kiwi Farms user she thought doxed her and sent them photos of him and his parents. Except that's not him. So she just doxed a random guy. Keffals would claim that.
So it's okay if you dox though, right? And you ended up doxing a random guy anyway. But it's okay you dox though, right? That makes you a doxer, Keffals. That makes you a doxer. That makes you know better.
These are fake, but the guy proved it by linking it back to her Discord. But we don't even need that because Keffals bragged about doing it herself at 3 a.m. before promptly deleting the tweet. When people would ask for a breakdown for how the money is being spent, she refused to elaborate, saying, I will never do a GoFundMe breakdown for bad faith actors. Everyone who has donated has a refund button. Somebody asks, can you prove you were pushing litigation? I have no intentions of knowing what it is.
Okay, this person right here, they weren't even being rude by asking the questions they were questioning. And it says, can you give us some proof that you're actually pursuing legal action? I will delete each tweet. Like, they're saying I'm not being rude. I just really want to know where the money's going.
Or what you're pushing. Can you just give us some proof you are actually pursuing legal action? Keffals would reply, can you prove this tweet didn't ratio you? He would ask again, can you show one piece of evidence you paid for a lawyer with the money donated towards your legal fund? And she would respond with a whoa-jack. Showing a breakdown of the money donated you for legal purposes should be something you want to do. It's so easy to prove. You just need receipts. It wouldn't be until a month later where Keffals would admit that she hasn't worked on the lawsuit.
Just like explaining all of the things that have happened that have made it hard for me to focus on getting to the point that I could even consider legal action.
She was busy with vacation, dude.
Now I'm going to be focusing more on the legal things because I'm settled down, I'm back in Canada, and I have time to work on this now.
At this point, she would say she can't name who she's suing because then it would give them time to burn all their evidence.
During the process of actually taking legal action, one of the first steps that you need to do is collect evidence. And if you announce prematurely who you are taking legal action against, it gives that party an opportunity to try and destroy as much evidence as possible. I'm not even going to publicly comment on the party either.
A few weeks later, she'd go on live stream, seemingly inebriated, saying she's depressed.
Hello, Keffals. I'm a 3-month HRT trans girl. I'd just like to say you're my role model. Look, I'm proud of you, but you should pick a better role model.
She has never spoken more truth ever before than that one sentence.
I'm proud of you, but you should pick a better role model.
I mean, true. True. Keffals had to be fucked up for you to finally tell you the truth. You should pick a better role model. I mean, just saying.
Like, for instance, SpongeBob, because, like, SpongeBob's never done anything wrong, I don't think. That's, yeah. Are you proud of it? What the fuck is there to be proud of? Shut up. Shut up. Okay, fine, I'm super disappointed. Good. Join the club. Step in the fucking line.
Her family would beg her to get off.
Could you grab me the mic arm? What?
I wouldn't really hear from Keffals for a while until she announced she was signing up for rehab. In the next few days, I'll be admitted to rehab. The doctor said because of the drugs I'm addicted to, without medical supervision, detoxing will kill me. This was in February, meaning this whole time she might have been addicted. When she got out of rehab, she held a...
She was that entire time. It was Keemstar's fault too, by the way, people. I just let you know. Apparently it was Keemstar's fault.
Patreon-only stream saying she was addicted to drugs since she talked to Keemstar. This is before she even determined who she was suing.
Around the end of 2022, I started drinking, which made me spiral. It was around the time that I was in fights with Keemstar.
Yeah, it makes the stream make a lot more sense.
And then as more and more shit started happening, I started doing cocaine at the start of 2023. 8 days into a cocaine bender, I found out that the coke that I was doing was cut with meth.
Woo!
So for 8 days...
Ooh! Ooh! My God!
straight, I was doing coke and meth.
Thank you, Private
had
Man,
a
for being a
friend come
member
over to
for
help
4
me
months.
detox. And I tried to just go back to my life like nothing ever happened, and I tried my best to make it so no one knew how bad things were. As I really didn't want to let people down. Especially because I know there's a lot of people in my audience that look up to me.
I can't help it. When Keffals tries to get emotional, I just look at her now and go, I don't care. I'm going to be honest. Like, I've been pushed to that point with Keffals and watching the shit show for like 2 years now. When she attempts to get emotional, I literally look at her deadpan and not give a fuck. I do not care. That is where that is where my limit has been pushed with Keffals. I do not care. I really don't.
And I don't want to let them down.
She talks about how an argument in a Twitter space made her want to off herself.
Going through coke withdrawal while I was in that Twitter space. And I was so irritable that I just had to pause for a second and I started calling them retards. And that kicked off so much shit. After the fallout from all of that and all of the drama, I decided, fuck it. I figured out how to get drugs on the darknet. And I started making a plan to kill myself. I started doing coke and meth and benzos. And I was planning on ordering heroin from the darknet.
I wouldn't wish drug addiction on my worst enemy, but I also wouldn't trust them with $100,000.
Exactly. Bingo.
And if you think the money situation is confusing, wait until you see the actual lawsuit. On May 3rd, 2023, Keffals would finally present the official lawsuit going through the Human Rights Tribunal of Ontario, and it would be against London Police Services. These are just papers, nothing's gone to trial yet. Congratulations to Keffals for actually getting something filed and settling on the police like her GoFundMe insinuated. I had my doubts. However, the lawsuit's claims and some of Keffals' goals don't make a whole lot of sense to me. Some of her complaints line up copy-paste from the GoFundMe. Like at the time of arrest, LPS officers referred to Clara by her dead name, or the management system meant that some things were booked under her dead name, and that her property was labeled under it.
During the arrest, the police officer referred to me by my dead name. This is one of the property bags returned to me after I was released from custody.
It's her old last name. Does that quantify as a hate crime? If a woman's arrested and referred to under her ex-husband's last name, is that really a violation of her human rights? The police defense is that it was a clerical error due to her having interactions with the police before she changed her name. The police chief also notes that they need to develop a mechanism to ensure accuracy and avoid hurtful or disrespectful interactions in the future. Ultimately, it's up to the court to determine if this is discrimination or not. LPS and LPS's record system failed to record that Miss Sorrenti was transgender and was at greater risk of a swatting as a result, despite being warned in March 2022. Keffals' brother warned the police that she was a swatting risk 5 months before the swatting incident.
In fact, my brother called London Police Services on March 27th in a conversation lasting 9 minutes and 16 seconds to see if my family could be put on a no swatting list, only to be treated like we were wearing tinfoil hats and completely dismissed.
It is ridiculous that they didn't take her seriously despite her being such a large creator.
Agreed. Now, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. In a lot of places, the police are not caught up with the internet. It's getting better now, unfortunately, because there's been more swattings. But there's still areas, especially here in the United States, where they scoff at something like that because they think it doesn't happen. They think it's just stories that they see. It'll never happen to them. That the police really honestly needs to catch up with the actually the judicial system needs to catch up with the internet, honestly.
This next one, though, I'm convinced she just made it up. At the time of arrest, one of the officers pressed her hand against Miss Sorrenti's breast and said, "Yep, it's a she." What? She has never mentioned this before. Not in her Kickstarter, not in her initial video, not in any of her streams following it up. Maybe I'm missing something and someone can link me, because I find it impossible that she hasn't mentioned this before now. It also states that since Keffals was stressed from the swatting, she saw a 25% reduction in income, and the numbers are redacted. This is surprising because this is when she was at her most relevant. I assume she just streamed less. Her case is demanding that LPS admit they discriminated against her, that they pay the damages to her dignity and self-respect of $75,000, have the LPS compensate her loss of income and special damages in the form of $50,000. She wants them to change her record management system and have LPS officers use body cams when interacting with trans members. And it's true.
Okay, now, and I know what he's about to say because I've seen this before. But I will say this: I think police officers with any kind of incidents, every single police officer should have a body cam on them. Now, I do agree with that. And it's not only to protect the people that either they're going after or whatever police stop, but it also protects them too. Because that way they can prove they didn't do something that somebody said they did. Or they can prove that the person they're arresting did do what they said they did do. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree that they should have had body cameras. I 100% agree with that. Knox for 2. Hello, have some monies for coffee or alcohol. Thank you, Knox. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, it protects both sides. 100%, Fernando.
She wants them to change her record management system and have LPS officers use body cams when interacting with trans members. And it's true, the City of London did not have body cams when swatting her. But the City of London already had an initiative to get body cams on officers by the beginning of 2025. Not just for trans interactions, but all the time. She DM'd me in February saying, "The cops have good lawyers." Of course they do. If I could get one thing from all this, it would be body cams. Since the police don't use them in my hometown, it's my word versus theirs. The next few sections is asking them to apply by human rights laws, and it ends with saying that if Keffals wins the case, the LPS needs to publish the verdict to the front page of their website. It's so petty, I love it. Now, there's a lot of questions relating to this complaint. When this was filed on April 10th, 2023. In response, LPS launched an investigation on themselves with the Special Investigations Unit, saying this was the first time they ever heard of the alleged assault, and they determined that they found themselves innocent, but I haven't gotten the report yet, so take that however you want. Also, Keffals...
See, I can't believe... See, here's my problem with believing that from Keffals. The way she was about the swatting incident, etc., she would have screamed about that to high heaven from the very beginning, that they did that. She would have screamed about that. She would have been all over Twitter screaming about that. She talked about everything else. She talked about how she woke up with guns in her face. You mean to tell me you're just now saying that and you didn't even say it publicly? You know? That just seems kind of sketch to me.
And now deleted tweet she posted in February 2024, the papers have been processed, but they are still awaiting dates to appear before the tribunal. I'm told this could take between a minimum of 2 years and at worst 6 years. She's claiming that the trial has not even started yet, which may be true, but she deleted it a minute later. I don't know how to take that. She's so not transparent, it's hard to tell when she's lying, when she's telling the truth. It makes the research process for this so painful. I tried reaching out to her in DMs, sending 2 messages.
Okay, Willie, can we talk about how you use light mode for Twitter? Can we talk about that for a second, Willie? That is psychopathic. People who use light mode on Twitter are psychopaths. Could you please, sir, for the sake of your audience eyes, can you at least use the ugly blue or dark mode, like night mode? That would be great. What is this, Willie? Why are you using light mode? Willie's the cutest psychopath, though. He's cute. He's cute little shithead. Good God.
Messages. She then proceeded to block me and called me a stalker for signing up for a Patreon to do research, even though she's done this exact same thing. She's making it seem like reaching out before making a video is a bad thing. It's not. I have a lot more to say about Keffals when it comes to the promotion of her DIY hormones for minors, her self-destructive cycle, the Catboy Ranch Discord, and the Human Rights Tribunal case. But I need more time to confirm that information, so subscribe to the channel. I want to show—
Okay, subscribe to the channel. God bless it. Willie in his light mode, bro. What is... Ugh. Good God. So, that... Oh, yeah. I wanted to show you this, too. God bless it. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Let me hide the group chat. Okay. Keffals responded.
We're gonna talk about.
Okay. She did her hair, apparently.
Are we gonna talk about the Willy Mac video?
Super cute.
Hold on, I have a quote to read out.
Oh God, I gotta speed this up. It's only a minute 34. Keffals, how do they deal with so much dead air?
I would like to paraphrase the late.
Is she fucked up? She looks fucked up. Listen to her talk. It's like she sounds more fucked up than normal.
Russian revolutionary Vladimir Lenin.
She's slurring her words. Bro.
Why should we bother to reply to Willy Mac? He would reply to us, and we would have to reply to his reply. There's no end to that. It will be quite enough for us to announce that Willy Mac is a traitor to the working class, and everyone will understand. So that's my statement. There's no fucking point. None of this shit ever ends. I don't care. He can say whatever he wants about me, and I think that he can fucking eat shit.
Knox for 2. She's either drunk or stoned. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Thank you for the 2, Knox.
Who cares? Okay, come on.
Keffals, did you fall off that wagon? What happened, girl? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. You saw it right there. The way she wiped her face. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh. No! Keffals, no! Oh. Wow, Keffals. Oof. Ooh. She does need to get off the internet. I agree. She does. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, Willy Mac will be coming out with a second video. I don't know when. And Muda's still working on his video, I guess. No, she's not taking it well. She's not taking it well at all. Oh, she's absolutely destroying herself. 100% she's destroying herself. Muta. Yep. I can't believe he's a traitor to the working class. Yeah, out of everybody, Willy Mac is a traitor to the working class. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Knox, I know. That's why I was saying what I was saying. Thank you for the 2. Knox said if you listen closely, she was slurring her words. Yeah, that's what we were all saying. She was slurring her words. Yep. If Willy did this much to her, I hate to see what Muda's video... Oh, I think she's really, really scared about Muda's video. I think she's really worried about Muda's video. Weird Collar Guy for 199. She's got a Karen stripe and slurring her words. Yes. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. All right. Anything else today? Oh, tomorrow. No, wait. Do I want to do it tomorrow or do I want to do it Thursday? Okay, members only stream between tomorrow and Saturday. Somewhere in there. And we're going to finish up the Legion interview on members only. Okay? I'm surprised I haven't gotten a DM from Luna Lizzie yet. Because I feel like she would have cussed me out by now. By not having that members only. That I promised y'all last weekend. And I totally forgot because I'm old. So, that quote is fake, by the way. Lennon never said that. Oh, I don't know. Kay, you never know. You might get a membership between then. You never know, Kay. And plus, the VOD will be up. So if you do get the membership after we do it, you'll be able to go back and watch it. No, Luna hasn't messaged me. I'm very surprised Luna hasn't messaged me cussing me out. She hasn't been on top of it. I have to try to, counteract Luna before it happens. Jar Dinosaur, thank you for gifting 1 membership. I appreciate that. Looks like Medley got it. I appreciate it. So, all right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go work on, I might play some Paladins. I don't know if they're playing right now, but I'm going to go work on a script. Maybe cuss out Matt Pitt a little bit. I'm busy. I'm a busy lady, okay? Fairy Floss, thank you for being a member for 12 months. Happy birthday, Kay. Yes, happy birthday, Kay. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later, and make sure to behave. I know it's hard for y'all to do. I get it. It's hard for me to behave also, but you gotta try. All right? Okay. I'll talk to y'all later.
She choked on dick, VVs on both my wrists. I was in the trunk bucket, now I'm out in all my shit.
Hit the base with a guac emoji, turn danged in a guacamole. Can't hurt me, I'm with my OGs. Can't nerf me, Sandy LP.
Chip, told them rest in peace. With a packet head, they want it so bad. They been asking where they credit. Oh, that's me. Done on my hip, fuck you me. But they need that chopper with my teeth. Oh, know me, boy, see you've done it now. You are fucked.
That's by the beam, watch my eyes grow. Sipping hella lean, smoking hydro. When I hit the reef, turn it tidal. Gary is my shadow, bitch, he go wherever I go.
Gary hit him with the. Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the. I'm a stone face killer like my motherfucking house is. Hit that do-si-do and smack you where your mouth is. Heard they want a solo, I can't do that till we out this. Grab my clarinet and smoke them up his by the ounces. My treat the finger flash, rub it on. I'm addicted to this cash, I want it all. Let the chopper blow his brat, bend him over, set relax. Put some lead up in his ass, still hetero.
You know the crab like money.
Know the spines like fun.
Know the store keeps shining.
Know the squid likes guns.
What we all got in common when the shit's said and done is a dead fucking road. Cheddar city that we run.